in this video I want to show you how to make this hairpin lace blouse. It's an easy blouse to make. You just need hairpin lace loom, and the color I use is baby yellow from Bernat, and it's very easy and I love the way it turned out. And here is the video. Hi, in this video I want to show you how to make another hairpin lace summer blouse. This one will be in yellow. The last one that I did was in white. This one is the color that I'm using, and the wool that I'm using is Bernat Baby Sport, and the color is baby yellow. Okay. This one is the big roll is 350 grams. This one, and then we're gonna need uh, a hairpin lace loom and scissors, and the crochet hook that I'm using is 3.5. To start, well, I already made a video for beginners how to do uh, hairpin lace. Here I'm gonna show you quick how to start, just in case you don't see in that video. We're gonna start with a slip knot. That way we make sure when we pull one side, we put it right to the middle. Always the knot has to be in the middle between the two pegs. Okay, now I'm gonna close the loop, and always the the thread has to be in the front of the loop, in the front of the right side, like that. You always put the first um, the knot that you did is you put it into the left side, and you pass it through in front of the right. Okay, the knot is there right in the middle. I'm gonna pull the one with the tail to make sure that I tie the knot, holding this one here, and tie the knot that way don't get move around when I start working with. Okay. Now that we pass the wool to the back with the crochet hook, we're gonna go in between these two thread here, and we're gonna chain one. Okay, we're gonna pass the hook to the back, flip the loom to the left, and go in between these two and do a single crochet. Go through and do a single crochet in those two loops. Okay, and we continue passing the hook to the back, flipping to the left, and always grabbing that one that is in the front and do a single crochet. We're going to continue doing this until you have 200 loops in each side. Okay, 200 in this side and 200 in this side. And you're going to need 4 pieces like this. This one already have 200 loops in each side. I already have 2 of this piece, and this one has 200. Now I have to make 2 more to make the blouse. You only need 4. Okay? I'll meet you here in a few minutes when I finish doing the next 2 pieces that I need to make. Remember, 200 loops in each side. Here we are. I finished doing the 4 pieces. Um, this is 1, 2, and 3, and this one is number 4. And each one of them in each side have 200 loops. And now we're gonna do the design that we're gonna do to each pieces. We're gonna do the design separate to each one of them. And then this one was the last one that I did, that I still finished with chain 1. and I'm gonna continue with this piece that I have my wool attached to. Now we're gonna do a chain. We're gonna chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we're gonna grab 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4 loops, and we're gonna do a single crochet. Now we're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're gonna grab 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4 loops. We're gonna do a single crochet in there, and we're gonna continue doing 5, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4 loops, and a single crochet. We're gonna continue doing this all the way to the end of this row. Remember, 5 chains, 4 loops we grab, and we do a single crochet in between or in the middle of those 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we do a single crochet in the middle. And we're gonna continue this all the way to the end of this row. Okay? I'm at the end here of this row, and now I finished with the 4 loops and a single crochet in the top, and now we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and now in here we're going to do a slip stitch in the middle, and now we're going to do 8 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and now we're gonna grab 4 loops, and we're gonna do a single crochet in the top. We're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna grab the next 4 loops, 2, 3, and 4, and we're gonna do a single crochet, and we're gonna continue doing this 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, grabbing 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and doing a single crochet. We're gonna do all these until the end. Exactly within this side, we're gonna do in this side until the end here, where we're gonna finish it. When we grab these 4 loops, we're gonna do a chain of 8, and we're gonna do a slip stitch here at the end. When we finish here, we're gonna chain 8 and do a slip stitch, and we're gonna finish this piece, and we're gonna do exactly the same with the other 3 pieces. We're gonna end up with the 4 pieces just like this in both sides. Okay, and then meet you here when I have the 4 pieces finished to continue with this blouse. Here I finished my 4 pieces of the 4 strips that I need for the blouse. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now we're gonna use these 2 together, put these 2 together and those 2 together, because the blouse is gonna be like that. These 2 will be like that for the left side, and this one for the right side of the blouse, and here we'll do a piece, and that will be for the neck part, the out here. But now we're gonna put these 2 pieces together. Okay, separate these 2, and now these 2, put them side by side, and we're gonna get our yarn, do a slip knot, we're gonna go here in the chain number 8, and we're going to pass through our hook and pull our yarn through. And now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to go, make sure that always the yarn is on top. Go to the chain number 8 in the other piece and do a single crochet. Now we're going to do we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to come back to this piece here, to that chain space of 5, and we're going to do a single crochet in there. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to go back to the other piece in that middle there. Make sure that always you work in between those chain space, and you don't miss any, otherwise you'll have to come back and do the work all over again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and come back to this piece here and do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and come back to the other piece and do a single crochet. And like that, we're gonna do all these like that. We're gonna put them together like that all the way to the end. And when we finish this piece, we're gonna go to these other two pieces and we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna put those two pieces together and these two pieces together and keep them the four separate like that. And then when I finish doing this, I will come back here and show you what to do next with those two strips of material. Here I finished my two pieces. These one are put together with that chain 4 in between, in this one and in that one. And now I'm gonna put this one aside, and then we're gonna work with this one. We're gonna measure like 21, fold it in half, and from the top we're gonna measure like 20 to 21 centimeters long to do the armhole. If you don't have a measuring tape, I'm gonna tell you that I left 18 loops, groups of loops in here, 9 in the top and 9 in the bottom, and I put a marker there. That way I know I have to close this side until there to leave the hole for the arm. I'm gonna go to the bottom. I'm gonna get my yarn. I'm gonna do a slip knot. I'm gonna go to the bottom piece, and in the chain number 8 from the middle to the top, close to the single crochet, and that one we're gonna pull it through. We want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're gonna get the top piece, and we're gonna go to the chain 8 space. Just a sec, make sure that the yarn is always in the top. In that space, and we're gonna do a single crochet there. Exactly like we did this one, putting those two pieces together there, we're gonna do it in the side. We're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're gonna go to the first piece, the piece in the bottom, and we're gonna pass through the chain space there. We're gonna pass through there, and we do a single crochet. Now we're gonna chain 4, and we're gonna go to the top piece, and we're gonna do a single crochet. We're gonna work in like in a zigzag motion. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we will come to this side. And we're gonna continue doing this all the way to the marker. Once we get to the marker, we finish and we go to the next piece that we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to be closing the side just like that, okay? Once you finish this one all the way to the marker, you grab the marker, measure the same in the other side, the 18 loops space, 9 in the top, 9 in the bottom, put the marker, and you're going to close the side as we did this one. Here I finished doing the sides, and you will end up with a piece like this, with this like for the armhole. And what I did here, I'm supposed to finish in the chain space, but what I did, I chained 4 more, and I brought it to um, inside the loop, the single crochet, and I chained 4, and I brought it to the single crochet and the other uh, loop um, single crochet. This is the 9 loop group, and this is the 9 group of 4, but that's the number 9 from each end, and we end up with a piece just from each single crochet to each single crochet. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to put together the front and the back. Here I finished putting together the sides, the armholes. I already did the 2 sides, and now I'm going to do the front. I put the 2 pieces in front of each other, and I mark 15 loops cluster in each side, and I put a marker in here. Okay, now I'm going to do exactly the same as I did here in the side. I'm going to do a slip stitch in that chain number 8, and I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and I'm going to bring it to the other side, and I'm going to do, let me bring this yarn to the top, and I'm going to do a single crochet in there. I'm going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to bring it to this side. And I'm going to continue with 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and bring it to the other side. Exactly the same that we did in the put the pieces together, and the sides we're going to do in the front. We're going to continue all the way to the marker, but here at the top where I have the marker, I don't know if I want it open like that, straight open. I may do here, and instead of chain 4, getting right to the end, I'm going to do chain 2, and here in the top probably do a slip stitch, and I just close it right close like that. Okay, I will try that to see how it looks, because this blouse I'm doing it as I go along, as I'm making the blouse, and I'll do the same thing for the back, and I will meet you here in the top by the marker when I'm going to show you how to finish that. Well, I finished closing the front part here of the blouse. I did 4 chain of 4 all the way like a zigzag until I have the marker. The one before the marker, I did 2 chain 2, 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, chain 2, and in top of the single crochet I did a single crochet and a slip stitch in the other side, and I end up like that. This one is to lose later, that tail, and that's what you will end up with, and like this. And then I count 13 um, groups of loops, and I put the marker at number 13. That way is the close for the back, and we're gonna start now doing the back part at the top. This blouse I'm in between a medium and a large, and this blouse is for around that size. If you want to do it bigger than that, here in the back you can do extra zigzag um, chain to do the wider, the same in the front. And if you want to make this smaller, you have to make these strips and the loom, hairpin lace loom smaller in order to do a smaller blouse. And then you do less chain. Instead of 4, you will be doing probably 3 or 2, and that way you will be doing a smaller blouse. Well, now I'm going to start with closing the back. I want to start by doing a little bigger in the bottom, like probably chains of 6, and then start going down to 4, because in the hip we are wider and need to be a little wider in the bottom. And I will do the chain of 6, and then probably for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 loops, and then from that to the top I will do a 4, and probably in the top I will do like the other one too. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Well, here we go. I'm gonna start closing this one. Here now we're going to pass through the chain number 8. We're gonna put the yarn that I have a slip knot, and we're gonna do 6. We're gonna chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're gonna go to the number 8 in the top, and we're gonna do a single crochet. We're gonna do chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and go back to this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and side. The reason I do in 6 is because this size in the bottom is the size where you have your hips, and it's a little wider, and then I'm doing 6, that way get a little more stretch. And then I will do it for 10 groups of these loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the number 10, just right before the number 10 there, I will do my last chain 6, and then I will continue with the chain of 4. Okay, that way is a little more close in the top, a little wider in the bottom. And then I'll meet you here when we are almost at the end to finish the closing of the piece. Here I finished closing the back of the blouse. Here, like I say, I did groups of chain 6 all the way in between chain the group of loops number 6 and number 6, no, excuse me, number 9 and number 10. I finished there with the 6 chain 6, and then here I start with chain of 4 until the top, where I finished with the chain of 4, and I went to the middle of the single crochet, chain 4, and to the middle to the other single crochet. Now I'm gonna lose all the tails, and I may leave it like that. I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to do an edge around the blouse, or I just leave it like this. Now I'm gonna lose all the tails, and let's see how the end product look like. Okay, well, I finished my blouse here. It's already done. I sew away the tails. I don't do any trim in the bottom. I just left it like that. So the same in the top for the collar. I left like it was, and the armhole, I left them like that. And it was an easy blouse to make. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, give it my thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way you get all my videos as I made them. You get them right away. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Hi, in this video I want to show you how to make this hairpin lace blouse. It's an easy blouse to make. You just need a hairpin lace loom and the color I use is baby yellow from Bernat, and it's very easy, and I love the way it turned out. And here is the video.